I promise you that this recipe will be loved by your entire family. It requires simple ingredients and is done in under 25 minutes. Now before you start doing anything else, make sure that you get your oven set at 200 degrees Celsius or about 390 Fahrenheit. Now in order to make it quick and easy, we're using shop-bought puff pastry, and I usually like to get it into blocks because it's better value for money, but I couldn't find it in blocks, so I'm using puff pastry sheets. Now into a bowl, I'm gonna get these peeled plum tomatoes. We're not gonna use the entire tin, but we can use these in future recipes. Get a fork and we're gonna simply crush this. Now get in about half teaspoon of table salt, a quarter of teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, and a half teaspoon of dry oregano. Mix everything together until well combined, and now it's time to add these on our pastry. You want to add this in a thin layer, otherwise it will come out when we're putting everything together. Now to this pastry we're adding two different cheeses, and in this situation we've got here mozzarella cheese. Again, get it in block, better value for money, but it also melts better whilst cooking, at least in my opinion. And on the smaller grater, I'm gonna grate in some Parmesan cheese. Now spread these into an even layer. And of course, this is the time when you can add other ingredients. If you want ham, if you want bacon, if you want salami, whatever you like, just add it, because this is the beginning of something amazing. And start rolling. Right, we've got here a tray with baking paper. Get a knife and start slicing this in about 1 inch thickness. And when you get them into the tray, make sure that you leave some space in between them, because whilst cooking, they will get much bigger. 1 egg. And we're gonna do an egg wash, pastry brush, and we're gonna brush these because by doing so, we're gonna get a nice golden brown color after the cooking. Now in the oven they go for about 20 minutes or until they get nice and golden brown in color. 20 minutes later, and these are done. Now if you enjoyed this simple recipe, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more simple recipes like this.